Online, am I audible? Online, am I audible? If you respond to answers, that would be good. Yes, good. Good afternoon, everyone. How are you all? Good. The voices were funny, some voices. Good. A is replying. Not good. Let's start here. Let's repeat what we discussed yesterday and we'll start today's one. Focus here. That's enough. Okay. Now, see, yesterday we discussed joins, sir. Joins are like when you have multiple tables. Imagine you have two tables where you want the data which belongs to, like, which is common in both the tables. Then you will use something called inner join. Okay. When you have two tables respective, like for example, you have a tables like here, inner join. The first one which we discussed is inner join. Imagine two tables were there, employees. Guys, focus here. Employee ID, employee name, and we have another table which is like managers, where we have employee ID and manager name. It is a simple table. For example, employee ID 101 having a name Prasad, and for the employee name 101, he has some manager like XYZ, right? Now I want to print the names of the employees along with their names of their managers. Along with the names of their managers. That is a simple analogy. If I have to do this, now if I use inner join, what I will get, I can retrieve names of employees who are in managers table. Imagine in second managers table, there one's value is not there. For example, in employees table, there is an ID 101 Prasad, and that ID is not in the managers. It's not there. If it is not there, sir, if you use inner join, you will not get anything. You will not get the left side value, you will not get the right side value, you will not get any value. Those values basically meaningless, like, because inner join basically means here, let's see here, these are the table values. Now, if these two values are tables, basically what is the common between these two tables? Employee ID. Imagine here, employee IDs are 101, 102, and here 103, and here 104, and basically 105. Now, in the second table, sir, in first table, three employees are there. 101, 102, 103. In second table, 103, 104, 105 are there. Now, if I use inner join, which value I will get? 103 value only get. Is it clear? Is it clear, sir? Now, tell me how to do that. Tell me how to retrieve the names of employee along with the manager's names using inner join. Select. You can come. You can come. Now select T1 dot employee name, comma T2 dot manager name. Whatever the column names are there, those column names you will specify, sir. Then next from, sir, you will give the first table. You will give the first table. Let's go with the table name EMP. I'm taking it as a shortcut as T1. Huh, అర్థం కాల. అవును, అది ఇక్కడ ప్రింట్ చేయాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. You are not understanding. See, common values we use it to check, right or not, in the on condition. Is it a rule like we have to print it? No. But usually we will do. Why, sir? Because if I do it only, I will understand which ID is printed, which ID is not. But if I don't print it always, it's not error. Okay. If I just write it this one, it will come employee name with the employee manager name. But if later you write the query and you want to know what were missed, you can't know that because you have to check the names, each and every names, which is not a good thing. Okay, if you put ID, it's a good thing actually. Here T1 inner join, and here, sir, if you write inner join or join, it works both, sir. Okay. See, both we will do it. Both we will do it join only. Okay. Self join also we will do it the same. The SQL database will understand it. MySQL will think it like if you are performing it single database or double database. Self join, we don't have something like self join. No. Self join is just a concept. You know what it will do? It will take one table, na? One table only, it will take it as two tables. And it will perform exactly like that. You can actually self join, you can perform the left join. Again, in self join, you can perform the right join also. I will explain you, don't worry. Okay. Now you can put it inner join or join. In MySQL, it will work. Oracle also, it will work. MS SQL, it won't work. Like if you write just join. Now here, join or inner join. Now table name, second table name. Let's go with managers as T2. For simple understanding, sir, we will divide this into different lines. Okay. But actually, if you write it in single line also, it doesn't matter. Actually, SQL will understand it as a single line only, right? Now, next, from on. I think yesterday I told you, on and where are different. Where will go with your result. On goes with your joining. How you are joining the table depends on this. Okay, where you can put it like, for example, I will get this 103 and all. And after getting that 103 or 104, whatever the results, in that results, I want specifically the persons belongs to. In that results, I want the serial number, employee ID of even numbers only, or employees of odd numbers only. Okay. How you join them is on. How you get the data in the final stage is actually where, right? Now in the on, what is the conjecture here? T1 dot employee ID equals to T2 dot employee ID. Any doubts in this? Now what is its result? 103. I wanted all the employees. I wanted all the employees names, all the employees names with their managers names. With their managers names. If the manager is not there, let's go with null. But I want all the people, all the employee names with their manager names. How I will do? Left join. What is that? Left join, sir. Very good. Left join. So using this, we can retrieve all values from left side, left table. Left table means first table ma. Right table means second table. Okay. Now all values from uh, uh, left table, left table. And in case if there is no matching respective to second table, it will be null. It will be null. So if I perform the same thing here, instead of join, if I write it left join and right join, you have to specify left and right. Okay. If the same thing I will take it here, if I do here left join, now you know what will be the result here. I will get it all values. I will get it 101, 102, 103. Actually, I won't get 102, 103. I'm just giving you ID here. Here I will get null. For this guy, there is no employee. For this null. For this, something, whatever the value is there. Right or not? Some value will come. But if it is normal inner join, sir, only the third one will come. Is there any doubts in this, sir? Is it clear? Now, next one. Let's go with the next one. Sir, the same thing. What if I want employees right join? Let's go with the right join. Right join, what you can retrieve? You can retrieve all the managers' names with their respective employees. Okay. Now, how many employees are there? Each employee I wanted with their manager names. You can use some group by to select that if it is in a real time. Now, when you are getting this thing, sir, you will use right join. Same logic. If I use right join, what I will get, 103, 104, 105. But, interesting point is there. Imagine 5 values are there, na? Imagine if all 5 values are inside in the common area only. Imagine all 5 are common area only. In that case, there is no difference between inner join, left join, and right join. All will give same result. Right or not? Only if there are values which are in one table and which are not in another table, in that times it will give you the mixed result. Okay. And you have to think about which one you need to retrieve. Okay. So let's go here. I'm taking it all here. You can retrieve all values from right side, right table. And in case if there is no matching in the first table, it will be null. Here, right join. This is basic logic, right? And there is another thing, sir, called full outer join or full join. People will call it as. Technically, we can't write full outer join in the MySQL, sir. MySQL don't support the full outer join. But how we will do it, I will take these two things, copy, union, and again paste. Again, copy, paste. You know what I did? Left join, right join, and add them. Sir, by default, union will remove the duplicate one, sir. Union has the capability to remove the duplicated ones. Only the unique values it will come. Unique value means unique column values. Okay. You don't need to think it like the column will be repeated. No, it won't repeat. Okay. Only 2 columns will come in the answer. It will merge it up. Union. Okay. But sir, I wanted to repeat. In case if you wanted to repeat, you can try something called union all. Okay. You can try union all if you wanted to repeat. In a rare cases, you will do that. Okay. Usually you don't want it to repeat. Now, self join. Self join is also one of the important questions in the uh, interviews where people will ask you these questions. The self join basically means it is a concept that a table can join itself. It's like this. A table is there, P1, and the table is joining to itself. In reality, how it will happen? Actually, a table will not be joined to itself directly. You need to write two tables for joining, right or not? Sir, if two tables are needed, how can one table only can perform? Immediately, what will happen is one table, T1, and the same table will get copy as T2. One table as T1 and the same table as T2. It's nothing but you are getting two tables now. According to the MySQL, one table only, it will think it as two different names. Right? Right or not? Now, orders is a one, employees is one table, sir. You know that employees is one table. But when you are telling to MySQL, what you will tell, employees as T1, employees as T2. Then it will understand T1 is one table, T2 is one table. But both are having the same value, same thing. On that two tables you can perform inner join, on the two tables you can perform outer join, on the inner join, or you can perform left join, you can perform right join. It's up to you. You won't perform anything like exactly like the self join. Basically, self join is a concept where one table can be copied to another table. Okay, we don't literally create another table. We will consider one table only as two tables and we will combine them. Let me give you an example. Like, for example, hmm, here employee code is there, same thing here. Actually, two tables we wrote na, two table I'm writing it in one table so that we can understand it. Employee ID, uh, employee name, manager ID. Each employee का एक manager होता, right? Now this is interesting point. Every employee will have manager, but every manager is also an employee, right? You got my point, right? So here, imagine there is one guy 101 and he's having Raj and his manager is 102. His manager is 102, and there is another one 102 and some Shaker having 103, and there is another guy 103 having ABC, have the manager 101, which is actually silly. It's like, okay, I am trying to combine with the four people only. Usually that much cyclic will not happen. So, but let me make it something. XYZ, then 101. Now, tell me here, I want the table. Listen, see this table, make a table, make a table. I want the employee name and their manager name. First one का employee name क्या है? Raj. What is the manager name for first one? Shaker. Are you joining two tables here? One table is joining to itself. Is it clear? But the matching ones are there. Here I can perform the inner join with the matching one. Now, again, Shaker, who is the manager name? ABC. ABC, who is the manager name? XYZ, who is the manager name? Raj. You can draw the table, right? And I want you to write the query for that table. And that is where the inner join comes. Sorry, self join comes. Okay. So self join is just a concept. Now, what this MySQL will do, sir? MySQL will call this particular table. It will think it like, let's call this table as T1. And again, let's call this table as T2 also. One table only it is thinking as T1 and T2. What it will do, sir? It will write it a basic condition on T1 dot employee ID. Okay. Or T1 dot in first table like T1 dot manager ID equals to T2 dot employee ID. If you want to understand it in a better scenario, sir, what you can do is you can just write the same table side by side. Write the same table two times side by side. Now, how you are getting it when I ask you who is the manager for Raj? How you are getting it? You are checking it the manager ID, and then you are checking with the manager ID what is the employee ID having the manager ID, and you are getting the name, right or not? Is it clear? And that whatever you are doing it, I want to tell the system. Okay. You because you can see the table twice like that. You can see from right to left, left to right in the table. You can compare humans. MySQL or any SQL system will cannot do that. So it will just think it one table only, two tables. Now let me write a query here so that you can understand it better. The same query. Now here, let me write it. Select T1 dot employee name, comma, T2 dot employee name only. Because we have only one section, right or not? We have only one thing, employee name. Don't get confused here. So simple here. So how you are getting the results, think it in a slow process. Okay. Now here, what is the employee name and the manager name? Do it for one row. Do it for one record. Raj. And who is the manager name? Shaker. How you get it, sir? First employee name in table 1. Okay, chhod do. In table 2, how you get it? First employee, first T1 ka manager code and T2 ka employee code. If they are matching in the T2, whatever the employee name is there, it will become the manager name. Just write that in two tables to make you understand, or at least visualize as two tables. Okay. Now let's write it here. From uh, employees, imagine the tables employees as T1 join. Sir, here you are using join inner join. It is because common details are there. Sir, I wanted all the people. Imagine one guy is there and he is not having any manager. Okay. His manager ID is null. But still I want it. In that case, I will go with left join. Imagine one manager is there, he is not having any employee ID. Okay. In that case, I will go with basically something like right join. Okay. Anyway, you will perform these three only, these four only, which is in MySQL only three: inner join, left join, and right join only. Self join is just one concept. Okay. Now here, inner join, and here you can write inner join or join, and again employees, and here from employees only, employees as T2 on T1 dot manager ID equals to T2 dot EMP ID. Now see, in real time scenarios also, listen ma, only the data will be somewhat bigger. Okay. In real time scenarios also data will be bigger, but logic is same. Imagine students table. Sir, how do you convert the same thing into students table? Each student may have something called course ID. Okay. One student may have 2-3 courses and all. Okay. Each student may have a course ID. And you can maintain something like that. Or staff. There is one table called staff. In that table, staff, you have teaching staff, non-teaching staff, and combined. Okay. Or orders table is there. Some orders were shipped, some orders were not shipped, some products table is there, some products were expired, and I want to check them. In this kind of things, we will use this kind of self join ma. Just to think it, how many tables you need. Sir, I want same table only. Go with self join. But how you will do it? Same table, draw it one more time for your understanding, and then you will understand it simply. Right, and here. Let's go here. 101, Raj, 102. 102, Shekhar, 103. 103, ABC, 101. 104, XYZ, 101. And if I have to do the same thing here, EMP ID, EMP name, and then manager ID. Sir, there is no difference between in these two tables, right? Now imagine I want to perform it. If I ask you to do it, you are performing is using one table only, but your system cannot do. Joining means minimum two tables will be there. So it will work it like this. Okay, this is T1. Take it the first one as T1, sir. The second one as T2. This is T2. Now first in T1, Raj. What is Raj ka manager ID? Then it will come here and it will check who is 1 or 2. Okay, this is 1 or 2. And in the 1 or 2, who is the name? Shaker, and it will print this both. And that's what I wrote in T1 EMP name and in T2 EMP name, where in T1 ka manager ID match with T2 ka EMP ID. You will clearly understand when you actually make it into two tables. Okay, is it clear, ma? Any doubts in this? No. Now next one, the concepts like the cross join and all won't be much appreciated here, because there is one concept called cross join. We won't use it in MySQL. Cross join. Okay, cross join means it is a Cartesian product. Cartesian product of all possible values. It's like mixture of both, sir. Cartesian product means, how can I tell? For example, if values 2, 3, 5 are there, and there is another group 1, 2, 4. Usually what you will expect 2, 1, 3, 2, 5, 4, right? Cartesian product means 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 4, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 5, 2, 5, 4. And most of the data is useless only in that case, because most of the nulls will come. In the rarest situation where you want all the possible chances, like the shuffling kind of things, we will use kind of Cartesian joins, the cross joins. Okay. Anyway, in MySQLs, we won't do that. Now, next one, sir. Let's discuss the next one. Yeah. I said we will practice it, right? Okay, let's practice today. Okay. And I will show you one tables. Write those tables. And then we will do queries. Okay. And tomorrow we'll discuss the advanced things. Tomorrow and day after tomorrow. I think today is Tuesday. Thursday, your MySQL will be over, sir. Okay. And we'll start it like Thursday later part or Friday part. We will start with the MongoDB installation. Okay. Now let's start here. Just note this table, sir. Everyone, just note down the values quickly. One more time, everyone. Let's just note down. You don't need to draw it and all. Just write it like product lines have product line, text decoration, HTML description, something on your own. Okay. So that you will understand the relation. If you write this all, I will give you queries and you can do it now. Everyone need to do. Stand up the boys who don't have notes and pen. And I'm serious. You are borrowing pen also in this class. Seriously. Is there anyone writing with pencil? No, na? Don't do that. Just make a note down quickly, sir. And already this thing is provided in your drive also. Because if you just note down, I will ask you some different queries and you can see the tables and you can do it. Black shirt. Write something, na? No book? Checks. Back. Huh. Right. I may ask anyone to stand up and tell the query also. Let's do funny today. Let's do quickly. You don't need to draw tables, ma. Don't waste your time with scale and pencils. Just write it. What are the columns in there? Product lines, product line, text decoration, text description, and all. Here, so many are there. You don't need to take the pic. Actually, it's in Drive. You can download it from Drive. Online people can directly take the screenshot or you can see it on your systems. Hmm? Zoom. Okay. More zoom you need. This whole database also will be given as a SQL file. If you install in your, if you put the SQL code in your workbench, you will get this all tables with the data so that you can practice. Dummy data already given. How to put dummy data into database. Write it in such a way you will understand. You don't need to show it to me. You took the pic, not writing. Next, let's quickly finish it up. Oh, yo. What is there? Done? Okay. Now, even you can think more queries on your own. Is it done? That time, seriously? I thought you are quick. Okay, let's start it. Let's have our first question. You all wrote products table, right? At least not even the products table. Okay, in case if you are not having that table, when we come to that particular query, we will just go into the back. No worries. Now let's see the first one. This PDF is also actually given in the drive. You can check it, sir. Okay. Now first, sir, I want all the product names with their vendor names, with their vendors. We have two tables, products and where it is connected to vendors. See here only in one table only it's there. No need of joining. Product and with their vendor. How do you get it? Select. Let me write it here. Everyone, you have product table now? Product table. Boys, who wants to tell? Last one. Tell me how to get it the product names and the product their vendors. Last. See the table first. Select product name with their product vendor from products. It is simple now. because it's in one table only. Now, next. No worries, Ray. I will show you, okay? I have answer in one slide and question in one slide. The whole PDF is also there in the drive. You can check it, okay? And this is a basic question. Let's move into the next one. I want total number of orders for each of the customer. How many orders a customer makes? How many orders a customer make? Go here, check here. Two tables are there. One is products, one is orders. How many orders a customer made? I want it. Oh, sorry. I want customers and orders. I'm sorry, not products. Customers and orders. How many orders each customer made? Each customer have one customer number, and at the same time in orders table, customer number is there. So here you need two things. One is customer name, and another one is how many orders he made. How many orders he made is a aggregate function. What aggregate function? Count. Sir, can I write it name and the aggregate function side by side? No, you can't normally write it. In your case, if you want to write it, you have to use something called group by. Okay, so that group wise, like the name wise, it will print the count. Is it clear, sir? Is it clear? So I want the customer name. Go here, customer name, and the uh, his customer number should be equals to here in orders customer number. When both are matched, total how many orders are there? That many I wanted to count, and I want to count by group by using customer name. Let's see it here. Let's go here. See, and here interestingly what happen is, what if one customer is not having any orders? Null, right? So here two tables you are joining it. Which join he used? Left join. Why did he use left join only? Because if the customer is not having any orders on the right side, it should be null. If I use inner join, then his name only will not come. But I want all the customer names with their respective values. Is it clear, sir? You can even do it. Okay. As doing will take time, I'm just doing it here. Is it clear, sir? What it will retrieve, it will check it here. Understand it, like it will check it orders table and customer table. Okay. And here it will take it here grouping by customer name, and it is printing the customer name and the count. Total how many orders are there? Okay. Left table is here customers. So if one guy is there and he is not having any orders, then automatically he will get it null. Right? Yeah. Now next one. Next one. See, this is how you will get it, sir. Aggregate function with the name. And he is writing it as, what is the output here? The output will be similar to this, where you will get it a table, and inside this table, when you are learning queries, you should make the query and you should think what will be the output. Guess. Customer name, and then here it won't come count, it will come total orders. Why? Because you are using some alias, whatever the result is there. For example, named Raj having 10 orders. How do you know? It will count it. And that is what the group by basically do. It will group it according it. Like how many males are there, how many females are there, or how many employees are having promotion, how many employees are having salary range between this to this. Is it clear? Is it clear, sir? Yes. Let's do next. We will try it like till the time. Now, see, this is same. Like if you copy it and if you paste it here in database, it exactly shows same. Go here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There is nothing practical here. It is basically same. I have to use a table, classic models, which is a database. And here, just see each customer name with its total number of values, right or not? And how it is coming, that's what you need to understand it, why they used only that particular one. Okay. Now, any doubts? Any doubts in this, sir? No. Please think it while doing it so that it will be easy. Next question. Retrieve the product lines. Okay, very good. Along with the average quantity in stock for each product line. Okay, where is here? Sir, quantity in stock is in products table. Quantity in stock in products table. Product line is from the product lines table. Here also we have product line. So let's go here. Do we need to do any other thing? Retrieve the product lines along with the average quantity in stock for each product line. Sir, you don't need two tables here actually, because anyway product line is inside the products also. So using one table only I can do. I want to get it all the product lines. Okay. And each product, how much average is there. And I wanted to group by based on the average. Like product line based on the product line, group by, sir. Now here, let's go here. Just, what is the question? Retrieve all the product lines along with the average stock. Select. You already have the column names so that it will be easy for you to imagine. Product lines, comma, average. There is one function named average, sir. Okay. In the average, what you will give? Stock. The stock name is quantity in stock. Quantity in stock. In stock from products. And here you will use group by product lines. Or the column name same, product line only. That's it. Sir, how to use classic table in MySQL which is given by you? Sir, if you just write my query, it will automatically create something called classic model only. Database. And for your kind information, you can change the database name whenever you want it. Okay. And next, let's run this. Let's see. Huh? It ran. See, each product line with its respective average came. Right or not? You already have basics, sir. Okay. Now use these basics to think it like how do we get this particular queries. Okay. Now next one. Next one. Sir, these all are programming only, ma. Okay. I don't think he understand. Now next one. We just did the group by. He just made it some alias. Obviously, it's up to our wish, whatever the alias we made it or not. If you don't make any alias, you will get it something name like this, equal average, something in brackets. Okay. Now next, go down. Now, this one is interesting. See, here you need two tables. retrieve the product names and their corresponding orders numbers for orders that have been shipped. So here you need to check it with the product, sir, and you need to check it with already this particular thing is uploaded. So order table is there and products table is there. Go with products table, orders table. Retrieve the product names and their corresponding order numbers. Okay, see, product name, order number, and here for orders that have been shipped. Sir, you should not apply it for all the things. You should check it for the items which are been shipped only. For that, you have to check it with the shipped date. Okay. So in that particular cases only, whatever the status will have shipped or not. Na? Again, you have to combine three tables here. You have to join once, inner join products with order details, where products dot product name, products dot order number. Here, what is product code? Products dot product code equals to orders dot product code. And for that one, you will get the order number. But you have again join. You should again join order details with orders. In that order status is there, na? The status should have shipped. Only if the status is shipped, only in that particular times you will get these things. You will combine three tables. Sir, how do you combine three tables? Join and again write the join. You can actually write it multiple joins, sir. Here, imagine in the inner join, I can even write it here again, join, and again here you can perform. Okay, again join, you can write it table 3 as T3 on T3 dot column value equals to T2 dot column value something. And this is what you will do it in that case. You can actually join multiple logic, like one table to another table. Think it like how you think. If I gave you the same task, how you will go from one table to another table like that? The same way your MySQL also, you have to make it a draw line. Is it clear, sir? Now let's see. Let's see it here. Now here. Let's see here. See, that's what we discussed in the orders table. Whatever the orders table is there in that product code and the products table product code, first they both should match. And then again, and here order number in the orders table and the order table, both are should be matched. And at the same time, status should be shipped. In that cases only, I wanted to print the product name with the order number, sir. Is it clear, ma? Any doubts? Is it clear? Just see the question and try to build up the answer. Next one, you guys only should tell. Now, retrieve the total number of orders and the total amount paid by each customer. Which tables you need? Check it. I want the total number of orders by each customer and customers, orders, and payments. Okay, we have payments also. Okay, let's see these three only then. Customers, orders, payments. Now, let's do manually if I have to do. List out the customers, how much paid they paid. Okay, first customer names. Okay, and how much means sum. How much means sum. And I should also understand I'm printing the name with this aggregate function and it won't work normally. You should use group by. Right or not? These things I need to keep it in mind. Now, let's see. First, customer ka order ka relation kya hai? In customer table and the orders table, what is that? Customer number. First one, in customers table and the orders table, use some inner join. Basically, you can use inner join or left join so that all customers will come with their respective things. Okay. Now here they should match. They should, if a customer is not having anything, it will come null. Okay. His total values are null. Okay. Now here customer name should be here. Customer number should match it with this customer number. This is table T1. T1 dot customer number is equals to T2 dot customer number. Okay, that is one join ho gaya. But will I get it the total payments? No. Again, I have to combine. Now here there is no relation between orders and payments. Relation will be again from customers to payments only. Then why do we need orders? Just a minute. What do we need to find? How much he paid total or how many orders? Okay. Now here you can use count order number. You can take it order number and you can put count or something. How many orders he made? Okay. Count T2 dot order number so that I will get it total how many. Earlier we didn't. Earlier only before 2-3 queries we did. Now next one here payment total amount using the here and here match is also same. Customer number and customer how much he paid. Is it clear, sir? Now, sir, aggregate functions means sum, average, count, max, min, or group concat. These are called aggregate functions. Okay. Usually, if I want to know how many orders the customer made, I will check it like every time the customer name matches here customer number and their customer number matched. I will just count the how many times the order number comes. And that's what we did earlier. Right or not? Is it clear, sir? Now, next one. Let's go here. You can check it here. See? Now he did with the customer number and then he did sum only on, see, that whatever we guessed is right only. Customers, payments, orders. And he used count and sums. Okay. Execute each and every query in your, you can directly actually copy and paste it. This is PDF only. Execute each and every query and check it. What if I change this particular one kind of thinking? Okay. You guys are programmers. Obviously, you know how to change a particular program and expect an output, right? Now, next one. You all learned Python, right? Yeah. Okay. And tomorrow we'll go with if, switch, all subqueries and all. Okay. So you should know those things. If anyone don't know if, switch, learn them, and while. Okay. Yeah. Now let's go with this. Find all products with a quantity in stock less than 50. Now only products is enough, na? So I want it in products only. I have something called quantity in stock. You don't need any join or big concepts, group by and all. You can use select from where. Simple logic it is. Now next. Now see, this is everyone anticipated only, right? It is very simple. Now next. Find the total number of orders placed by customer. Actually, we did earlier, right? Right? We did it like how many orders he placed with the total how much happened. Here only how many orders he placed. Okay. Which is a repeatable. This is too simple. This one may need to know. Find the average credit limit of all customers. Credit limit, where is it? Customers. Okay, in customers only, credit limit is there. What I want to know, average credit limit of all customers. Oh, you don't need any join. You can go with one table only. All you need is, you will go with group by with average. Sir, again, remember, sir, I want to print count. I want to print sum. I want to print average, but with the names. Like Raj, average is this, or some XYZ, average is this. If you want to print the names and the average, that won't work it, ma. In that case, if you want it, you will use group by. Basically, you are grouping that particular values. Every aggregate function, it cannot come with the normal column values. Okay. Now, In case if I want it ascending order, descending order kind of one, you will go with order by. In case I want only top 10 people who have the highest credit limit, you will go with no limit. You have something called limit, right? You can go with, or having is also correct option. What is having, sir? Having will perform a condition on the group by. Okay. On group by, you cannot perform where condition. Okay. Because group by will come after where. Now, next, let's go with this. Find the total amount paid by each customer. In our main project also, I will give you set of queries. Once you will solve that, only analysis will be happened. Total amount paid by each customer. That's what we did actually earlier, right? How much we paid. Okay, one question come with two different ways. Find top 5 products with the highest MSRP. Is it there? In products table, MSRP is there. And here find the top 5 products with the highest MSRP. First thing what you will do, you will take the products, guys, listen. You will take the products, you will take the MSRP, and you will sort them. Sort them in descending order. Descending order? Descending order only. Descending order means highest will come first. Descend based on MSRP. Then highest will come first, then lowest, like that all will come. Then give limit 5. Then only first 5 with the highest one will come. Is it clear, ma? Same thing, movies table, you can apply it for the highest 5 gross collection movies. Okay. Now, next one. Now, next. Yeah, that's what limit 5. Now, sir, in this particular one, I gave you total some queries. These queries don't have any solution and I want you to find them. You have all the tables. Here, actually, 15 to 20 queries are there. Each slide, 15, 20 queries are there. Okay. And I'm not saying you to do it by today only. Today, tomorrow, or day after tomorrow, because day after tomorrow, we will complete the SQL. By the end of that, try to complete it. Do it 5 per day. It won't take it much time, ma. At least while you are going or traffic or something, or when you are in metro, when you are in bus, just see the query and think about it, how we can do. See the tables, see the query. Okay, if I do like this, it will come. You don't need to write it. You don't need to execute it. All we need is the logic. Okay. Programming or the data analysis, you need to know logic. The Kali syntax alag hota. You are writing it one syntax, one code. What if it is wrong? Kuch nahi hota, because if you try it in Oracle, you will write it the different syntax. The same Python program, if you write if in Java, it will be different. But if logic is main, okay, is it clear, ma? So just focus on these things. Again and again, I'm repeating, if you don't practice, it won't be as simple as that. Okay. We may discuss one example, but to make it proficiency, you need to practice more and more. That's why I'm showing you for everyone. Let's go with something called Kaggle. If you go for Kaggle and you can download any particular database, sir, and click on data sets, click with the data sets. Now here, now in the data sets, you can download anything, whatever the things you are interested in. Okay. Interesting projects are like, go with something called customer related business, customer personality analysis. Okay. So it will have so much data. Now, what is the data it is having it? People by ID, year birth, education, marital status, income, kids home, teen, how many kids are there in the home, how many teens are there, and what is the customer's date of number enrollment or something, residency number or complaints, how many complaints he did, or products he used, promotion, place. Now, what I wanna, after this all data analyzing, I will say it like how many men are having the promotions or how many women are getting the promotions. What can be the percentage? Or the person with red shirt, can it have like this? Or the person who is tall, can it be angry or not? Imagine instead of this, I'm analyzing an emotion kind of one. So if a person is in red color shirt, or if a person is in a kind of tall, or if a person is in a different personality, what kind of personality he will become based on one data you can analyze. And that's what the reality is. Any studies you take it, sir, whether you are learning it your physics, or whether you're learning your mathematics, or you are learning your data science, it's all about data. We will collect some particular notes and we will analyze them with different questions. The more logical questions you have, the more interesting your project is. You are going to put one portfolio project na. If you go for internet and if you find the projects, all will have some simple portfolio project or analyzing some Instagram or analyzing Amazon. No, that's not the only one. You can analyze actually more interesting thing. A business is there. How good a pizza business can happen. That's your analysis based on some data. And if the data is authentic, if pizzas are this much length, there is a chance this many people will eat. There is a chance this many age to this many age people will eat. There is a chance in this particular location it will eat. There is a chance that in this particular time they eat, or this particular price they eat. If you analyze this all, you can start a nice pizza shop. I'm not saying you to start it, but that will be a good input for the person who is starting it. And that's kind of data analyst. If you made it one profile, if you made it in your resume like that, 1-2 projects, it won't take it much time for you to download the data and make it your own questions and frame it. If you make it like 1-2 projects with that, it will be excellent. And all you need is explaining it. If someone asks you, you can explain it for 100 years. Like you can explain it like slowly. It's like all the time you can take it. If someone asked me about this, I will just explain you like what is the customer personality behavior based on this particular if more number of teenagers are there, he will be frustrated, or more number of kids are there, he will be somewhat having financial problems. I will analyze it based on this data. The data may be dummy, but your analysis is not. Is it clear, sir? Is everyone clear on these points? Any doubts till now in this topic, sir? Arey, don't lose that energy, okay? We still need to discuss some things, okay? Now, what more we need to know, sir? Here in MySQL, you need to know some simple topics which are there in tomorrow's class. You need to know what is a view. Basically, a view is a view is a result table, okay, which is virtual. You cannot alter anything. There is no table with that name actually, but you will create it based on some value. See, if I write it here, sir, something create, uh here I write it here, select asterisk, or take this only, this table is there na. I want this table whenever I want. How do you save a table which is the result? You got my point? You cannot save this table because this table is not existent. This table is just a resultant based on your query. Then how you will do it? You will write it, create view, and you will give one view name, which is like view one. Create view one as, then let's run it. Now a view is created. Let's refresh it. Now see, a view is created. Can you see it here? Now, interesting fact. I will just remove it. or comment it. Oh, I can't comment here now like this. Let's comment it here like this, ma. These are advanced topics, but actually you may not use much times, but important these are for performance wise. If I write it here, select asterisk from a asterisk. Array, shh, from, seriously. Now, if I do this one, I will get the same table, sir. See? So that means my table, which is a resultant from this one, when you perform one query, you will get one table. Na? That result table, you are storing it as another table. But technically, view is not a table because you cannot do insert, delete, and all operations. You cannot do DML operations. You cannot add one column to it. You cannot delete one column from it. You cannot delete one data from it. You cannot insert some values into it. It's just a logical concept. Okay. So it's like I showed one result and you took one screenshot. Okay. My result table, you take the screenshot. Can you alter the tables in that screenshot? No. Unless you use editor. Basically, you can't do that because it's an image. Same thing, view also. Okay. Where it is needed. So one result can be repeated again and again and again, right? Is it clear, ma? So it will increase actually, whenever we are doing it, it will increase our productivity time. But the downfall is it will decrease the performance. Sir, why it is decreased performance, sir? Actually, when you are calling this view, what will happen, It will go to this view one and again it will run this whole query. So two queries are running it now, actually. When you wanted one simple directly you can write that query. Instead of writing that big one, we think it like if I write the small one, it's easy. But two times it's running it. Okay. So that is why performance will be less when you are doing multiple big views. Chota views will be happy. Okay. It will have it like simple results. So views are the resultant table, which is virtual, where you cannot perform, you cannot perform any DML operations. DML operations like insert, delete, or update kind of things. How do you create it, sir? Create view, view name as, and you will write it one query, sir. Whatever the query you like it. Like select from, you don't need to put it in brackets, but if you put it also, it doesn't matter. Okay. You can write it select asterisk or whatever logic, whole logic you can put it inside. It doesn't matter. Whatever the answer you are getting it, that answer you are storing it as, it's like taking a picture. Okay. View is like the resultant picture. Any doubts, sir? Any doubts? Is it clear till now? No. That's not good, Ray. Now, next one. Next one you need to remember is procedures. Also called, also called as stored procedures. If you want to drop a view, you can write it something called drop view. Drop view, view name. That's it. But except this create and dropping, you cannot do any performance on the views. Then view changes to table is possible, sir. No, you cannot change it. It's like converting your image into real, which is not possible. Okay. Views just exit in virtual memory. Okay. So you can create it so that every time instead of writing a big query, you will write it small one only. Now, sir, actually this concept is like Your functions only, right? Do you remember functions in your Python? What is function? It performs a task, right or not? Sir, one task is there like selecting a particular value. Selecting, guys, selecting employee names whose salary is greater than something, not exactly, we don't know. In that cases, if you want to write it in your Python, you will create one function, sir. You will give one parameter. If the guys every time call the function with the different parameters, the same logic will work it for different values. If you remember when we did for movies, I did it actor name equals to something hard coded. What if that is a function? What if inside a function that particular query is there? And if someone gave it as a parameter one actor name, and automatically the same code will work it for any actor. Is it clear what I'm saying it? And that is called procedure or a stored procedure. Procedure is like the function. Okay. The only difference is actually in MySQL we have functions also, but functions and procedures difference is procedures don't return anything. They will just print it. Functions actually can return the values. Okay. Now, when we come to tomorrow normalizations, I will give you a brief of functions, but basically procedures are like you can store you can store a query in a procedure. You can store a query in a procedure, sir, where you can also where you can also uh, give parameters. There is a chance that you can even give the parameters also. So where we will use it, sir? The main use of this is reusability. To increase the performance, to reuse a particular query again and again, we use this kind of thing, sir. Let's write it here. Create hmm, create procedure. You can give the parameters. You will write it here, begin, and you will mention whatever the query you like, and then you will end it, sir. Create procedure name. You will give it some procedure name, something pro name. Every time you want to call, you will write it like call pro name. Simple. It's exactly similar to your functions, right? Only the thing is it won't return any values like in functions. What happen is wherever you call, sir, there it can return the values so that you can assign it to another variables, right? Those things will be return types also you will mention in functions. That's not possible in the procedures. Okay. So that's why they are actually highly performance. For performance ones, we will use something called procedures. Okay. And tomorrow we will implement the procedures, sir. Okay. Tomorrow we'll do procedures and indexes, and we'll also do normalization, sir. Okay. Yeah. That's it. Thank you all. And let's try for that queries. Okay. Everyone try the queries which I gave it, sir, here. Okay. In that PDF, whatever the 15 one. Okay. Yeah. That's it. Thank you all. If anyone have doubts, you can ask me. No doubts? Go. Boys, leave first quickly. Online, if any doubts, you can mention, ma. Dummy data, you can check it in Google Drive only, sir. We need to have it. Do we need to do any settings? No, we don't need to do any settings here. Send notes link is in the Google Drive, sir. You can check it here actually. View can be checked here, sir. Anytime you want it, you can actually check the views right side, and you can even write it here directly, select asterisk from view. ఫస్ట్ టైం స్టార్ట్ చేసావా? ఆల్రెడీ ఉందా ఇందులో? డిలీట్ చేసావు, అన్ఇన్స్టాల్ చేసి రిలీజ్ చేసావు కదా, అప్పుడు ఏమైంది ఉంటుందంటే, నువ్వు ఇక్కడికి ఒకసారి వెళ్ళు, ఇక్కడ ఈ సి డ్రైవ్ లో ప్రోగ్రామ్ డేటా అని ఉంటుంది, ఇందులో కూడా MySQL ఉంటుంది. ఒకసారి డిలీట్ చేసి సిస్టమ్ రీస్టార్ట్ చేసి స్టార్ట్ చేయి, వస్తుంది. MySQL server has failed. Check it here. Why it failed? It is in completion state. బేసికలీ అది ఏమని అంటుందంటే, ఇంకేదో ప్రాసెస్ రన్నింగ్ లో అవుతుంది, MySQL కి సంబంధించిందే వేరేదేదో రన్నింగ్ లో ఉంది, అందుకని ఇది స్టార్ట్ అవ్వట్లేదు అని చెప్తుంది. నేను చెప్పేది అదే, ఇప్పుడు ఇది ఆపేసి మొత్తం డిలీట్ చేసి రీస్టార్ట్ చేసిన తర్వాత MySQL అని సెర్చ్ లో కొట్టు, నీకేం ఉండకూడదు. ఈ ప్రోగ్రామ్ హిడెన్ ఫైల్స్ లో కూడా చూడు, ప్రోగ్రామ్ డేటా హిడెన్ ఫైల్స్. ఇప్పుడు నేను ప్రోగ్రామ్ డేటా అని చూపించా కదా, లేదు బేసికలీ చూడు, మోస్ట్ పీపుల్ ఏం చేస్తారంటే ఇక్కడ డిలీట్ చేసేస్తారు. ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఫైల్స్ లో ఉంటది MySQL, అలాగే ప్రోగ్రామ్ డేటాలో కూడా ఉంటది, రెండిట్లో డిలీట్ అవ్వాలి. సరే ఒకసారి చేసి చూడు, ఇంకా అప్పటికి రాకపోతే రేపు నేను ఎర్లీగానే వస్తాను, నేను బయటే ఉంటాను, యూ కెన్ ఆస్క్ మీ. ఓకే, ఓ 15 minutes ముందే వస్తే నువ్వు కూర్చొని చేద్దాం మనం. సరే, MongoDB అదెంతసేపు అమ్మా, ఒక 5-6 days పడుతుంది అంతే. నెక్స్ట్ వీకెండ్కి అయిపోతుందమ్మా, నెక్స్ట్ సాటర్డేకి అయిపోతుంది. ఓకే, అంటే ఇప్పుడు దీనికి ఇది రన్ అవ్వాలంటేనా, ఆల్రెడీ నేను నీకు డమ్మీ డేటాను వచ్చాగా, నీకు SQL ఫైల్ ఒకటి ఇచ్చా, ఆ SQL ఫైల్ తీసుకెళ్ళి నువ్వు ఎంటర్ చేస్తే, ఆ SQL ఫైల్ రన్ చేస్తే అందులో డమ్మీ డేటా కూడా పెట్టాను, డేటా అంతా కూడా ఇన్పుట్ చేస్తాను. ఏం చేయగల, జస్ట్ దాన్ని రన్ తీసుకొచ్చినప్పుడు నీకే టేబుల్స్ క్రియేట్ అయిపోతే డేటా కూడా క్రియేట్ అయిపోతుంది.